Hello everyone, Sci-Fi Wonder here, and I've come to ask, well not ask, but tell, um, why emissions why post-processing for emissions are so, entangled with each other. Why is it so important? Why is post-processing so important for a world? Now, to tell you what post-processing is, I shall show you this. This is your post-processing. You get it by going to your VRC toolkits. If you have VRC SDK, yada yada yada, it comes with it when you go into your creator thing for VR chat. You just set up post processing and it will show this little thing here. Now, once you have all that, certain assets that you download will give you automatic things for different reasons, for different areas. You could, in fact, actually make your own post processing if you choose to. But why is it so important for this? Post processing makes the map more lively in a way, it makes it more dynamic, smooth. It also pairs well if you have the right, say, skybox. So, say I want it to be a more warm skybox that's nice and all that. I simply go to my lighting, or go to anywhere if you have your skybox settings, something, go to environments, skybox materials, and I simply just drive in space. And I can choose any one of these things. Now remember, these are all from different assets that I have. These are not here in general. Remember that. These are all from different assets from the Unity store or from other places like Booth. I click on this one right here, which is my favorite. You'll see it doesn't really mix well. The darkness, the spaceship above. It doesn't really mix well now, does it? No. But if we change the environment, first we change the lighting to more directional light. So a more, not what's directional, but more bluish, whitish lights, but also which are more tone deaf. Now we'll leave the terrain there because, well, why not? We might be making a planet for all we know. We leave that up there. Now everything looks still different. Yeah. But we're in an area where it should be kind of more dark. None of this little beige light areas and all that. We go back to our lighting and stuff. We'll have all this. You have all this. You can change it easily to your skybox and all that. And it makes it more nice. Yes. But if you go to your processing, now we are on this one, this post processing right here, which is of the creepy cats, aka the same post processing that these assets right here, these wall and assets, not the pictures and stuff. Not the pictures, those assets are from a different thing that I put there. These go hand in hand, so yeah, they mix well. Let's say I want to make it, so I can just select any of these. As you can see, changes, depending on the one. So we go with this one that's from a sample scene, post-processing. It makes it a little bit more bluer, like more nighttime, more darker. But you also notice that the lighting here is no longer there, because the bloom isn't as intense. So we increase the intensity of bloom, or not. Intensity doesn't work that way. Occasion. There we go. Activate ambient occlusion because well, that makes things a lot more darker, and it actually adds effects of like circles and all that. But sadly, depending on what assets you have, it also makes it so that things go through. That's actually the terrain in front of us, not actually anything else. So let's turn off ambient occlusion. Now, if you do all this, this is what post-processing is. It makes the map more dynamic, makes it more special in a way. It's important. It's in its own right, it's important. We continue switching it, many things. Make it more lighter, bluer, darker, more bloom, which adds the lighting effect of the emissions. Makes the map pop out a little bit more, but it also makes it so that it reflects off of this. Now, if you want to make it more darker, I suggest actually clicking on the material itself of whatever asset you have. Now I'm using the shaders mochi, of course, but if you go to here, you can darken it a bit. Now it looks weird because these are all separate types of materials, hence why maps of using these assets are so big. Sometimes they're 200 MB or 300, but that's if you crunch down the texture size to a steady crunch. And I'll get to that on a later date when we do more of these educational vids. Now, that's why post-processing is so important and why it's needed to make a map look better. But if you don't want post-processing, you can add a button for post-processing that makes it turn off. So we just turn off post-processing right here. You see the change? Makes it more environmental, makes it more, it's out there. So hopefully this little tidbit of information works out for you. And until then, so I was your host, Type by Wonder. Catch you all later. Have a lovely, lovely day.